Okay, Mitch, so you're into week 6 now of Fast Track Nutrition. We've caught up every week. We've had a 30-minute session, and we've gone through all the scientific sort of nature of what changes you've made. Over the 6 weeks, what changes do you feel that you've felt, energy-wise or preparation-wise?
The changes, what surprised me most of all was the energy levels that have sustained without having a carbohydrate based diet, which I thought that I might lose energy levels with coming off a carbohydrate diet, in a sense of the watt bike, for one. I did think that I would suffer with my energy levels on that, but no, not at all. Not at all.
That's good. So on your day-to-day life, obviously you're a hairdresser, you're on your feet all the day.
Yeah.
You're sort of running backwards and forwards in between clients. You've got to grab at your lunch and your breakfast. How's the planning side of things? Has that helped at all?
Well, yeah, it has, because usually you'd be I'll take a little bit of this, a little bit of that into work. Where I work, we are quite spoilt for choice in a sense of what we've got at our disposal, 2 or 3 cafes, sandwich shops, and the usual. But if you're prepared to take 20 minutes out of each evening and prepare stuff and take it in, it's not a big thing to ask, is it really?
Exactly. Yeah, I think one of the key things we've worked on is putting you one step ahead. So every evening meal has been cooked in batch, and it's allowed you to take it for lunch the next day. With the idea being that it'll help to sustain your energy levels from the types of foods that you're eating. Obviously you are taking on board more fats in the diet now as well. Can you just talk about how that's actually has it affected your energy levels, and what were your sort of perceptions of taking on board more fats at the start of the programme compared to what they are now?
I think it's like what you said 6 weeks ago, it goes back 30, 40 years and maybe more, doesn't it? To good old cooking, old-fashioned cooking, using old-fashioned remedies. I think, like you were saying, we've been led down a path of, half fat this, no fat that, and until he sat me down and explained the theory behind things and why and how much money these multi-billion-dollar companies are making on dietary stuff, then it kind of makes sense. It's affected me, virtually, nothing at all has affected me. It's energy levels have been unaffected.
Yep.
That's the only way I can describe unaffected. Preparation wise, just 20 minutes of an evening, half an hour or so. Just the first week was a bit of a a shopping list. So used to getting this, so used to getting that. And it was a bit of a mare the first week, but once your first week's over, second week, third week, you don't really even have to look at your shopping list. Sort of instantly what to get and what not to get. But I think the main thing that surprised me is that the hunger pangs have been suppressed. I'm not sort of nibbling. And if I do, it's with stuff that you've recommended on the programme, such as nuts, walnuts, almonds, etc. But my portion sizes have decreased. Hey, look at me jacket. All this stuff are from Giacomo before I'm got. Do you know what I'm saying? So
it's weight loss. Obviously,
weight loss. I think you don't realise so much in yourself until you get people say, how much weight have you lost? And particularly in your clothes when you put them on, it's just, oh my lord, your shirt collar, what's happening? I feel fantastic, I feel great. Hey, this guy knows what he's talking about, believe me, honestly. I was a right poker before, 6 weeks ago, but look at me now.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.